How's it going? Hi, Tammy. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Eagle. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Today is just regular questions, whatever questions you want to ask. Don't forget to write exclamation mark to join with your question, no space in between exclamation mark and join, and make sure that Nightbot did tell you that you successfully joined the list as well. Yeah, so there is a little disclaimer description down below if you want to check that out. But I'll switch the screens to get started. How's everyone? Hi, Christine. Hi, NJ. Haven't seen you in a while. There we go. Hi, Diamond. Diamond, what is your question? Also, try to put a question after you join so you don't get missed. Hi, Crystal. How are you? Just looking for Diamond's question. I saw it, but I don't know where it went. Diamond. I'm gonna keep scrolling past you. Diamond, can you put your question in again? Oh, I see it now. I see it now from a Moonbeam. Will finances improve soon for hubby? If so, how? Okay, so for Diamond, will finances improve for hubby soon? Let's see. Hi, wave to me. How are you? Wave to me if you want to join the list. You just write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a robot, not a real person, so it's the only way that it knows how to pick up your question. It just keeps track of the list for me, but welcome, and you can definitely join the list. Just, yeah, exclamation mark and join. There's some examples from Nightbot in the chat. For Diamond, let's see. Will finances improve soon for Diamond's hubby? Let's see. Will finances improve soon for Diamond's hubby? Finances improve soon for Diamond's hubby. Let's see. Hi, Ariana. How are you? Hi, Paul Black. How are you? Lucky. Hold on. I'll get this over. Lucky is being a little crazy. Sorry about that. He hears another dog outside barking. So, well, finances improve for Diamond. Sorry it's been a little bit slow for this one. For the moon. The moon is in the dark. Huh. I feel like there's some things that are still not clear for you or your hubby. I kind of like the energy of this. Still some things are up in the air kind of feeling. There is the Queen of Swords being in the light. Lucky! No, you're too noisy. It's not time to play. Too noisy. Shh. Sorry. Moonbeam, can you come get Lucky, please? He is too noisy. Sorry about that. Moonbeam will put Lucky in another room. For the Queen of Swords, I do feel there's energy of... I feel like things are going to come easier, you know? I don't know if it's going to get better, but I feel like things are going to come easier with the Queen of Swords being in the dark. The Two of Wands too, I feel like there's really like something coming that's kind of like still unclear. I'm not quite sure what that is. I feel like there might be some decisions that are not quite settled yet as well with the Two of Wands, or some choices that haven't quite been made yet. I feel like that may determine the outcome of your financial situation right now, Diamond. Yeah, I'm also feeling there's an energy of you preparing for some changes, or your hubby's preparing for some changes, or just the energy around the two of you is kind of like preparing for some sort of thing to happen. Yeah, I feel like it's mostly about things going to start to get easier rather than like more income. I'm not sure if that makes any sense. For the Four of Cups being the light, I feel like it's just kind of like a little, maybe just a little more time, just waiting for something to happen, you know? Yeah, some waiting. I also feel there's energy of maybe putting, it's kind of like the Four of Cups is kind of like planting a seed, like waiting to see if it's going to grow or not. So I feel like it's all depending on what this choice or decision or that sort of thing is, what is going to come next after that. That's what I got for you, Diamond. You didn't know I had a dog? I had 2 pugs, but one passed away in November. And we have 1 pug. I think, Lucky, the pug I have now, is kind of a little lost without the other one. So now every time it hears a dog outside, it wants to talk to it. What does my crush think of me? What does Anjay's crush think of her? What does Anjay's crush think of her? What does Anjay's crush think of her? You're welcome, Diamond. What does Anjay's crush think of her? Let's see. What does Anjay's crush think of her? Oops. No one wants to come out. The Emperor. They're really coming out for you. Anjay, what does Anjay's crush think of her? There we go. For the Emperor, being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of just, I'm not sure if it's just them don't really realize that you have a crush on them or not, or they're not really picking up the cues that you're interested. Because I kind of like feeling like they're not very confident in this interaction. But I feel like it could be just that they don't really realize how much you are interested in them. I'm not quite sure, you know? For the Eight of Pentacles being in the light, you know, I do feel like they do want an opportunity, or they're looking for an opportunity to get to know you better. I could feel the energy as well. But I feel like they want to learn something, you know, pick up on, trying to feel out if there's any signs that you are interested as well. I kind of feel like the sense that they kind of have the same questions about you. The Three of Cups is in the dark. So I also feel there's energy of having some regrets about something or disappointed about something. So I don't know if they feel like they kind of like missed out an opportunity to get to know you more, or don't know when the opportunity will come up for them again, kind of energy. With the Page of Wands, I do feel like they are interested in having a conversation with you and communicating with you. I'm not sure if this energy with the Emperor, if they're going to have that confidence to come up and approach you and like message you first or talk to you first, or if you'll have to be the one to communicate to them first. But with the Page of Wands, you know, it does have that adventurous, you know, take that risk to see what they have to say kind of energy is coming through. It's like, you know, I do feel like if you did open up that conversation about how you're feeling and all that sort of thing, you're trying to get to know them better, that they will open up to you as well. That's what I got. You're welcome, Anjay. Thanks for coming. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, Sama. How are you? Sama, general love reading. Ooh, love reading for Sama. I'm going to use these ones. I like these ones for love readings. Let's see. Love reading for Sama. Love reading for Sama. Love reading for Sama. There we go. Ooh. There's some interesting energy here. For the Eight of Cups, I do feel like there's this energy of just kind of like staying in the situation that you're in now. I feel like you've kind of like have this sense of realization of what you want now. And I feel like you're more open to not going back to things that you are no longer interested in. Maybe there's some things that you're interested in before, but now that you've grown and matured or whatever that is for you, had those experiences, you're ready for something new. And I feel like that is kind of like what's making this time between now and when you're finding this love or connecting to this love in a deeper level. It's kind of like just assessing the situation and like, I know what I want now. I'm not going back to whatever happened before. The Two of Cups is in the dark, but it could be just that time is being delayed to have that full deep connection with someone, because I feel like there is romance and passion and all that sort of good energy coming towards you. There is a Ten of Wands. So again, I'm feeling like walking away from what you don't want in a relationship or what you don't want in a lover type of commitment as well, and just being able to have that realization. It's like, you know, I have these responsibilities already and I know what I can handle, what I can't handle, and just kind of like going through it. And I feel like that is just the energy that's around you that's going to make things take a little bit longer to have that full deep connection. For the Four of Wands too, it's kind of in the dark, but I feel like there's like a celebration, there is a love, there is a good strong connection coming through. I just feel like it's kind of like being delayed a little bit. You know, I feel like you're going to have that sense of joy and satisfaction, you know, having that support from a person as well, having that commitment, all that sort of excitements. You know, I can feel that energy for you. That's what I got. It's just going to take a little bit longer to have that deep connection. Oh no. Moonbeam is 82% magical. I hope that wasn't too scary, Sama. I feel like it's coming though. It is coming. You're welcome. I'm doing great. Eagle. General rest of the week. Ooh, general for the rest of the week. What's going on for the rest of the week for Eagle? What's going on for the rest of the week for Eagle? What's going on for the rest of the week for Eagle? I saw the Two of Cups again, so I don't know if there's a love connection coming your way, Eagle. Let's just see. Ooh, love. There is love coming your way. It's a little bit in the dark, but let's see. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is in the dark. I feel like something is going to seem less stressful, less hectic, and I feel like there's going to be some changes in something. So I don't know if something was supposed to happen, but isn't really quite right or something like that. I just feel like there's going to be a change, and then maybe that will make the workload less because you can't finish whatever it is that you started or got going on, or I just feel there's going to be some sort of interruption there in the workplace or some sort of project that you're working on. Could be outside of work too. The Page of Cups. I don't know if it's just you're expecting someone to come in or expecting someone to reach out to you and they're not going to by the end of this week. Kind of like feeling that sort of energy. Something's just going to interrupt your plans a little bit moving forward. There is the Ace of Cups though, and I did, when I was shuffling, the Two of Cups did want to come out a couple of times. But I want to make sure that this was your reading and not just that too lingering from the other one. So I am feeling like there is some sort of love connection trying to come through. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week or farther on, but I do feel like this person has like some deep feelings that they want to express to you or share with you about something. I'm not quite sure if it's like a romantic situation or some other situation about that. There is a Queen of Swords. I do feel like there's an energy of finding solutions about something. So I don't know if it's like finding solutions about this, or if you're going to be helping this person out with their emotional thing that they want to share with you, you know? Yeah. That's what I got for you. Certified Princess, general reading. General reading. Ooh, the lovers want to come out. Let's see, there's love in the air tonight. I can feel that. Let's see, general reading for Certified Princess. Love reading for Certified Princess. 8 of Wands. Huh, what's with them all being in the dark? Kind of feeling there's some doubt going on here. I could feel that doubt. For the 8 of Wands, it's usually about making movement and taking actions and things coming to a completion, things coming to an end. But because of the dark, maybe things are not quite finished yet. There's some unfinished business that needs to be taken care of. Moving forward in the next little while, for the King of Cups being in the dark as well, I'm kind of like feeling like there's some sort of issue that needs to be resolved or is in the process of being resolved, and whatever that energy is kind of like really strong. It's still kind of like lingering, so I'm not quite sure what that is for you. But you also have the King of Swords. I feel like there's some strong energy around trying to decide of what steps to take next, or what decisions, or how to take actions, or how to move forward in this direction. For the King of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of I don't know if it's just being judgy about something or just not being settled on something. I feel like they're just taking a step back and like reassessing the situation, maybe taking a step back and like seeing whatever this is from a different perspective, or asking someone about it. You know, with the owl, maybe get more clarity, get more knowledge of whatever this is, may be helpful. For the 8 of Swords being in the dark, I really feel like there's just something that is kind of like stopping you from like moving on, like some sort of block that seems to be needed to relieve. Let's just ask numerology. What is this block that Certified Princess needs to relieve to move forward? What is holding Princess back? Ooh, you're very close to achieving your goal. So maybe when you achieve this goal, whatever it is you're trying to put together here, there will be a more positive light. You'll be able to move forward in the direction that you're wanting to move forward in once you finish what this is. That's what I got for you. Hi, Empress Tarot. How are you? You're welcome. Christine. How does Steven feel about me and feel about our current friendship situation? Okay, so how does Steven feel about Christine and their current friendship situation? Let's see. How does Steven feel about Christine and their current friendship situation? Ooh, they feel very satisfied. How does Steven feel about Christine and their current friendship situation? I feel like overall there's a really positive, good connection. I feel like they're not really ready for like the boyfriend or like moving up in that direction right now. But overall, you know, the 9 of Cups, that satisfaction, that happiness, and all that sort of good stuff, right? You have the 3 of Wands. I don't know if the two of you have talked about making plans in the future, but I feel like whatever that is, they are looking forward to that. I also feel like there's an energy around them wanting to express themselves towards you more, or feeling more open or more ready to express themselves towards you. I feel like they kind of like wanting things to speed up a little bit. So I don't know if they're thinking about asking, like, I don't know if they're thinking about moving this friendship into something else, but I feel like they're not quite ready yet, but they're kind of like trying to figure out if there is feelings there or not. I feel like there's also an energy with the Seven of Cups that are confused about this, because maybe they do really are liking and loving this friendship situation and don't really want to lose you either as a friend. You know, it could go either way. Just kind of like trying to figure out what their thoughts are, what their feelings are, and if they're matching up well. Yeah, I feel like kind of like thinking about it, weighing their options on whatever is going to go on here. But I do feel like they're really thinking about you a lot recently. Like Knight of Cups and Dark, I just feel like they're just trying to figure out if this is more than friendship or not, and how they really feel about it and what they think and that sort of thing. That's what I want. Hi Sylvia, how are you? Welcome. You're welcome, Christine. Tammy. Why does my father's image show up when I think of my husband? Huh. Well, it's kind of normal for someone to pick their partner who is either like one of their parents. There's a lot of psychology things written about that. So it's not like a surprising thing or like a bad thing or anything. Let's see. For Tammy, why does Tammy see her father when she thinks of her husband? Why does Tammy think of her father when she sees her husband? Strength. There are some strong energies here. There is strength. That is generally a good thing that you get from a father figure. There's also the King of Cups, who is also like a father figure, you know, someone who is supportive and loving and kind and all that sort of energy as well. For the Ace of Cups is in the dark. I feel like it's just because it is your father. You maybe not feeling a little uncomfortable thinking about them when you're thinking about your husband, but it's just kind of like a reassuring you that you and your husband do have a connection, and you do feel safe with him and are emotionally supported by your husband as well. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark. I do feel like there's an energy of, just because it's in the dark, is kind of like, could be just the unsettling feeling that you get from visualizing your father when you're looking at your husband. You know, it could be more than that, but that's what I'm picking up. You know, I do feel overall the Strength card and the King of Cups is really strong fatherly type energy, so I don't feel like it's a bad thing. You know, the Ace of Cups is in the dark. It could just be represent your repressed feelings about your father, and just your own self-love and your own curiosity about the feelings that you do have about your husband. So, what? Your dad passed and your husband left? Oh, okay. I was just going by with why you're feeling that way. You know? Yeah, sometimes your past just comes up on you when you least expect it, eh? Sherry, Will the couple move out where I'm planning to move by May 2024? So will the couple move out where I'm planning to move by May 2024? Let's see, for Sherry. Will the couple move out where Sherry is planning to move in May 2024? Ooh. Let's see. The Five of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like an energy that's kind of like a little bit too soon to tell for sure. But I do feel like they may be going through a hard time themselves, the couple that is planning on moving out. I kind of feel that energy too. I do feel they do have this energy where they do want to get out as much as you want them to. I feel like they want to return to get things back together. I feel like they are going through a phase of recovering and having some positive changes are coming for them. So I feel like it's still up in the air, but I feel like they do want to move out by May 2024 as well, and like trying to make that happen, but it's still kind of like in the works for them. For the Two of Pentacles being in light, I do feel like they do have choices and decisions. It may be a little bit of a difficult decision, so maybe a little bit of crossroads, because I think there's some kind of financial issue going on there. The Five of Pentacles. For the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands in the dark is kind of just like a beginning, is not really in progress at right now, but it's because it's in May, you know, it's delayed. I feel like it all depends on their choices and decisions that they make moving forward between now and then. The Page of Pentacles, I do feel like whatever way, if they're going to move out on time or if they're not, I feel like someone will communicate with you and tell you what's what and give you that reassurance that things will be okay with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. That's what I got for you, though. Hi, Tanwar. Yes, you can. Tanwar, just add yourself, right? Exclamation mark join with your question, and Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a robot. It's not a real person. It just keeps track of the list for me. So if you just write exclamation mark join with no space in between, and there's an example somewhere in the chat or on the top screen there, I think it is. I don't know where it is, but you know where it is. It's on top there, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You know, if you know what I mean, just write that in the chat and you'll be added to the list. Oh, the list is full at the moment. Okay, if you just wait a couple minutes, I'll do a few readings and then there will be more space on the list. There's just so many people, and then you can add yourself to the list in a few minutes. Nightbot tells you, okay, just wait a few minutes and then try again. Gabby, what are the feelings of Odalis towards me? Okay, so what are the feelings of Odalis towards Gabby? What are the feelings of Odalis? Odalis is the Aries. What are the feelings of Odalis towards Gabby right now? Ooh. Huh. For the Four of Cups, I'm feeling like Odalis is going through some sort of changes, like with the Four of Cups and the Death card being in the dark. So I don't know if they're just like procrastinating and not really ready for these changes that are happening for them. With the Four of Cups, I do feel like they are thinking about you, though. I do feel like you are on their mind. Yeah, I just feel like there's some sort of energy around them that they're kind of like thinking things through. Things are changing for them. I feel like they're kind of like trying to choose carefully what their next moves are for the next little while. For the Page of Cups being in the dark too, I kind of feel like they're frustrated, so I feel like they want to tell you, they want to express themselves to you, but they're struggling with expressing themselves to you, But I don't know if it's just because there's other things going on too, and they're not quite sure how they're feeling because of everything else, not just you kind of thing. But yeah, I feel like they're kind of like delaying the changes that are happening for them. Maybe they're not really wanting to go through with whatever this is. I don't know if it's like a work situation or just something that they're just caught up in their mind and they're struggling to let go of some things that they've been thinking about. But I do feel like they are thinking about you. They do want to reach out and communicate with you how they're feeling and thinking. They're just struggling with that right now. For the Eight of Swords being in the dark. Yeah, I just kind of feel like they're kind of like restricting themselves, or they feel like they're restricted for some reason. I feel like they are wanting to have that clearer perspective. They do want to reach out to you and tell you how they're feeling. Like they are thinking about you. Yeah. I just feel like they're going through this phase of just trying to release some negative energy or negative thoughts that they have right now. That's what I got. I don't know what that is about, but that's just the current energy. Hi, seashells. How are you? If anybody didn't get on the list right now, there will be spots opening up in a little bit, I'm sure. It's still early. You're welcome, Gabby. Diamond, where is the more income going to be from? Current business somewhere else? So where is the income going to come from? For Diamond, where is the more income going to be from? Current business somewhere else. Excuse me. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is kind of like being successful. So I feel like it's something that you already are doing now. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have some success in what you're doing now. So I don't know if it's you own a business or whatever it is that you're doing, but I feel like whatever it is you're doing now, there's going to be something. Yeah. I also feel like there's the energy of you like raising your standards a little bit. So I don't know if that is what's going to bring you more income as well. For the Star being in the dark, I feel like it's not gonna like happen quickly, or it's not gonna be like a lot, you know? Yeah. For the Star, just kind of feeling like, I don't know if you've been having some creative blocks about how to boost more income or something like that. Because I feel like you're kind of like limiting yourself at the same time, even though there's like something. For the Eight of Swords being in the light, I do feel like there's energy of feeling stuck, feeling restricted, second guessing your decisions, or being afraid to make drastic changes or decisions as well. There is the Page of Cups, so I just feel like somebody may be communicating with you or talking to you about this, or there's someone out there that you can talk to them about this. Maybe get some more professional advice about your finances if that is something you're concerned about. Yeah, but I do feel like there's an energy of reaching those goals, or the opportunity to reach those goals and getting some good news about it. That's what I got. You're welcome, Diamond. Wave to me. Hi, Virgo. You want a Virgo reading? I can do that. A Virgo reading. Virgo reading for Wave to Me. Virgo reading for Wave to Me. Wave to Me. I've also recently posted a financial video if you're interested in that for Virgos. I think a day or two ago. Oops. This I want to be out for you. Ooh, love, commitments, happiness. I can feel that for you. Wave to me, Virgo. Let's see. What does the Virgo need to know? What does this Virgo need to know? Ooh, there's some good energy here. For the Ten of Cups, I do feel like there's some positive energy. I do. I feel like there's going to be some sort of commitment. I don't know if it's like a work commitment or like a love situation commitment coming your way. I also feel like there's an energy of feeling supported or just feeling that sense of contentment with the situation or with the people who are around you right now. There is the Three of Cups, so I do feel like you're going to be able to get out more. Yeah, have that, maybe a celebration with somebody, or just being able to go out and have a good time with some friends or something, because I feel like you're kind of like going through a phase of healing of some sorts. I'm not sure if you're healing from whatever this Three of Swords is. The Three of Swords is generally having some hurt feelings or a broken heart or disappointment from something or someone. I also kind of like feeling there's an energy that things are going to get better from whatever this is. I feel like there's some decisions that you've been rethinking. I feel like rethinking that is a positive energy for you. There's also the Four of Pentacles being in the dark. I just feel like you're able to let go of some energies that you've been holding on to and just be open to this positive energy and not take it with you moving forward. With this Four of Pentacles being in the dark, I also feel like there's this energy of waiting for acknowledgement for something. I'm not quite sure what that is about either, but I feel like you don't really need to wait for acknowledgement. I feel like you already know what is happening. I feel like it's just about you accepting the changes that are occurring around you or will be soon. And yeah, that's what I got. Hi Sabrina, how are you? Hi Nature. New love, general for the rest of the month. Can't believe it's almost April already. I feel like time's going by so fast. Feels like yesterday was Christmas. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. New love, general for the rest of the month for new love. General for the next of the month, let's see. General for the rest of the month for new love. Ooh. With the Two of Wands, I feel like there's some sort of changes or some sort of thing that is coming for you for the rest of the month that you're not quite prepared for. So I don't know if you're like deliberately not preparing for something or getting ready for something that is coming or you're expecting to happen. I'm not quite sure. I feel like it's something that you're already aware of. Yeah, I just feel that just procrastinating, like I have more time to get this done. I also feel there's an energy about having some personal goals, and as well as like trying to achieve those goals it may take a little bit longer than you're expecting as well. For the Ten of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of recovering from something, finding something that is less stressful than it was before as well. Maybe that is what's giving you that sense of you don't need to prepare or save or whatever it is. You feel like, oh, it's going to be good. You know, it's fine. Just feel the energy. Their Strength card is in the dark, so I don't know if you're going to be challenged by something that's going to test your confidence or test your loyalty or your instincts coming closer to the end of the month as well. There is a Nine of Swords in the dark. Kind of also feeling there's this energy of feeling a little trapped by something or feeling a little bit on edge about something as well. I feel like it's just about releasing some stresses and getting some clarity of what is coming, whatever is coming for you. You know, you may not be prepared for it or ready for it, but I feel like whatever it is, you are going to have that strength. You're going to have that, you know, you're going to have what it takes to overcome whatever this is. And maybe just be some delays of some sort. Yeah. I feel like whatever this choice or decision or whatever this is for you is something you need to decide on your own. I feel like some advice from other people won't be helpful, whatever this is, but that's what I got. Things are changing. Something's happening. Hi, Lucinda. How are you? Mike, should I reach out to EJ for my birthday? So should Mike reach out to EJ for his birthday? Let's see. Should Mike reach out to EJ for their birthday? Seems like a good idea. Well, you have all positive cards, so I do feel like the universe or the spirits out there have your back, and they are agreeing with you to reach out to EJ for your birthday. You know, the Ace of Pentacles might be a start of something new, or like just a good opportunity in general with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel there's going to be some happiness, and it's a good opportunity. I do feel like reaching out to them and talking to them is a good idea. The Page of Pentacles, having that conversation. Because it's the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, I'm not sure if it's like something that you're going to have to like pay EJ to like come to you. Like, I don't know if they live far, like gas money or something. I'm not quite sure what that is about with the Pentacles here. It's kind of like feeling there's going to be some sort of money thing. For the Queen of Cups being in the light, you know, she's always that nurturing, supportive person. So I do feel like there is a connection between the two of you. I'm not quite sure where the connection is. For the Knight of Wands, I feel like whatever's gone on between the two of you, you'll be able to work it out. If there was something before, it could be just working out the plans to come to your birthday kind of deal. But that's what I got for you. Hi, Marta. Starfall, what's going to happen during my last meeting with Jay? She is hot and cold. Huh. So what's going to happen with Starfall during their last meeting with Jay? What's going to happen with Starfall and Jay in their last meeting? What's going to happen with Jay in their last meeting? Ooh, the Emperor's in the light, so that is a good energy. Do you feel like she's gonna change your perspective about something or change your mind about something? Not quite sure what that is about. The Emperor. I do feel like there's this energy that, you know, usually the Emperor, they like play by the rules and they're very confident in their decisions and that sort of thing. I do feel that energy. I also feel like they're going to try to manage some resources. I'm not quite sure who Jay is or what the meeting is about, but I do feel like they're going to like try to pull some resources or something, and put something like that together. I'm also feeling they're kind of trying to think of it with some logic and reason more than like intuition or anything. And I do feel like it's going to be a successful outcome, the meeting in general. For the King of Cups being in the dark, I can feel the highs and lows. You feel the highs and lows too with the hot and cold. I just feel like it's just Jay's personality in general. Yeah, being a little bit indecisive in what the situation is. Yeah. The world is in the dark, so I feel like whatever it is between you and Jay is not completed. It's not done. So I don't know if this is really the last meeting or if you're going to have another one or what is going on. But the cycle is not completed, so the decision may not be completed either. Maybe more to it than what is going on here, but that's what I got for you. Hi, Rosella. How are you? Hi, J.A. Hi. Hi, Lala. Crystal. Will Demetrius try to contact me even though I blocked him? Let's see. Demetrius. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't know. Will Demetrius try to contact Crystal even though she blocked him this week? Let's see. Ooh, Queen of Swords. King of Wands. Will Demetrius try to contact Crystal this week? For the Queen of Swords, I do feel like there's this energy of kind of like protecting themselves a little bit, so I'm not quite sure what that is about. I'm also feeling there's energy of them being critical about something, so I don't know if they're being critical about themselves or you or what the energy is about. I don't really feel any energy of them trying to contact you this week. For the King of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like they're kind of like depending on you contacting them. I'm feeling that energy. I feel like they kind of like feel a little powerless right now. I don't know if it's just because you blocked them so they don't know how to contact you or what that energy is about. For the Seven of Pentacles being in the dark, yeah, I kind of feel like they want to resolve something or start something over or do something over again as well. I'm not quite sure what that is. I feel like they're not going to force it though if you don't want to communicate with them. I feel like they are going to value that decision. For the King of Cups in the light, I do feel like if you did reach out to them, they would be supportive. But I feel like they're not going to force it. They're not going to try too hard to persuade you in any direction. I feel like now it's kind of like up to you what you want to contact them with. I'm not quite sure, but that's what I got. So Angel Dreamer and Diamond, I guess you're both missing questions. You'll have to join the list again with your questions, and Nightbot will update you on the list. If you didn't see Moonbeam's message. Ariana, why is Sasha Virgo so quick to cut me off after I confronted her for... Is there something else after the 4? Because I don't see it. Ariana, are you still here? Just trying to clarify what your question is. Because I see, why was Sasha Virgo so quick to cut me off after I confronted her for 24/7? Is that what it is? For her calling, okay, calling me 24/7. Okay. For some reason, calling was not on there. Okay, so why was Sasha Virgo so quick to cut off Ariana after she confronted her and calling her 24/7? Let's see. What's going on with Sasha the Virgo? What's going on with Sasha the Virgo? Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is kind of like being resourceful and determined, but it's the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, I do feel like there's an energy of having some regrets about this, past regrets. So I feel like they do regret whatever that is that they were doing. Yeah. I feel like they wanted to express something to you, something that they are worried about or afraid of. I'm not quite sure what that is about. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is also in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of maybe just being spiteful about something or trying to get you upset or worried about something. I don't know what that was about, but I don't know what she was saying. But there is the King of Cups in the dark too. I'm kind of feeling like they're just going through some sort of situation. I feel like they're just kind of like disruptive and like kind of like not paying attention to reality right now, or I don't know. They're just overthinking something. King of Wands is in the dark, or in the light. I don't know why I want to say in the dark. In the dark is kind of like being intolerant and depending on you to do something, but it's in the light. So I don't know if it's just them coming to terms with whatever happened and respecting you all of a sudden. I don't know. Or they just realize that you're not going to play their games. I'm not quite sure, because I'm also feeling like they kind of got what they wanted out of you. So if you confronting them, maybe that is all the attention that they needed, and now they're going to move on to somebody else. I don't really know what happened there. It's kind of like a lot of mixed emotions going on. That's what I got, Ariana. Try some other cards for a little bit. Lucinda, will JQ Gemini help me out financially? So will JQ Gemini help Lucinda out financially? Will JQ Gemini help Lucinda out financially? Ooh, I feel like they're going to talk to you about it or communicate to you about it. For the Page of Wands. For the Page of Wands, I do feel like they'll have some ideas. Maybe they're going to be able to tell you what to do. I'm not sure if they're going to help you, but I do feel like they're going to talk to you or talk to someone to help you figure out what the situation is. For the Three of Cups being in the dark, I do feel there might be some disappointments of some sorts. I'm not sure if they're going to like contact somebody else and like another person is going to help you besides JQ. For the Emperor, I do feel like they're going to like try to help you out, but I don't know if it's just them telling you to ask somebody else or having somebody else help you out kind of thing, because I kind of like feel like there's another third party here with the Three of Cups, and like the Emperor is like, they don't feel like they're comfortable doing that sort of thing, or if it's not in their means to be able to help you financially. I don't know what their situation is. Yeah. Also feeling that they don't want to like control you or tell you what to do or sort of things. I feel like they're going to be very careful about how they're going to help you kind of thing as well. I feel like they're kind of like on edge and going to be very careful with this. And with the Strength card being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of them not really being as confident as maybe they should be with helping you, or not really confident with whatever's going on. But I do feel like they will try to communicate with you. I feel like they will try to help you, but I feel like it's more about them trying to get someone else to help you as well, or help you try to figure out how to deal with whatever is going on. That's what I got. Yeah, Ariana. You're welcome. Amanda, thank you so much for the PayPal. I appreciate that. Moonbeam, can you put Amanda next? Or Amanda, I'll do you right after Kimberly since she's up already. I'll do Amanda right after Kimberly. Kimberly, how does Marshall feel about Kimberly? 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 I did see the page of cuffs, but it got thrown back in, so I do feel like he will communicate to you at some point and tell you how they're feeling. You know, the page of cups is all about expressing those feelings and talking about it. The Hangman. How is Marshall feeling about Kimberly? How is Marshall feeling about Kimberly? Ooh. Like I said, I do feel like they're going to communicate to you about something. There is the 10 of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like some things are coming to an end with a beginning. I feel like they're going through some sort of transitioning of some sort. I feel like they are looking for some long-term success or long-term commitments. I think that is something they are looking for. I do feel like they do want a good, happy connection between the two of you. I do feel like they've had recently a new perspective of the relationship between the two of you, or the potential of the relationship between the two of you as well. I'm also feeling like they may be taking a pause just because I feel like they're going through stuff. Like you have the death card, so there's some big changes that are happening with them, with Marshall, and it's kind of like, you know, I might need some more time before making this commitment or making this successful with the 10 of Pentacles there. With the 6 of Pentacles being in the dark, I do feel they're kind of like more needy or more into their energy now, rather than like trying to help you or be supportive to you or express any feelings towards you completely, just because of this energy that they're going through right now. So I feel like they are going to need more time, more patience. I also feel they're trying not to promise more than what they can manage at this time. I feel they're kind of like being very careful of what their next moves are, just because there are some really big changes that are happening around them. That's what I got. Amanda! What was Amanda's question? Amanda, I see it now. How does M feel about us? Thanks. In love and light. Okay. So how does M feel about us? How does M... So this is like a third party situation, right? Just want to make sure I get this right, Amanda. So it's about an M and an S person that does not involve you. Okay. So how does M feel about S in love? Let's see. How does M feel about S? 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 See, how does M feel about S? Ooh, too many cards. How does M feel about S? Okay. For the Fool. The Fool is in the dark, huh? I feel like they're kind of feeling a little bit lost, maybe even a little bit misleaded about something. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I do feel like whatever is going on between M and S, M is just kind of feeling like, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it works out, it works out. And then just kind of like having that free-spirited, not really putting a lot of... Oh, it does involve you? Okay. Gotcha. I meant like, so was the question just about M and S? Or is it about M, S, and you, Amanda? Just wondering if I asked the wrong question. Because what I'm feeling right now is that they're not really putting a lot of effort into whatever's going on between M and S. The King of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like they're not really emotionally supportive or emotionally available for us completely, you know. There is the Seven of Cups. I do feel there is some sort of confusion between what is happening here between M and S, or M is confused about what is going on with us. There is the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like there's not really any communication, or just them. Okay. I don't really feel like there's any communication that's going to be going on, or not much communication, unless it's just us that is trying to communicate with M. Right now I'm just kind of like focusing on M's energy towards Sarah, because that's how you asked it, right? How does M feel about S? I feel like they're kind of just, there's no like strong love energy, there's no hate energy, there's just, it happens, whatever happens kind of thing. Or I'm not quite sure what the relationship is between them all, between you all, I meant to say. You can clarify on some things. How does M really feel about Sarah? Nine of Cups. So I feel it's just kind of like, not just satisfied, you know? It could be more than that. I'm not really feeling it with the other cards. How does S feel about M? How does S feel about M? Let's just see. How does S... Oops. Temperance. The Temperance is in the dark too. I feel like there's some sort of overwhelming kind of like energy around. I don't know if S... The Temperance could indicate that S is kind of like relies on M for something, or just feels connected to them somehow without really knowing what that connection is. Like, I don't know if they were dating before or dating now, or what the situation is. I'm not really feeling like there's any like strong love energies here. I mean, there might be something with the Nine of Cups, but with all the other cards I don't really feel like that. I feel like it's more just okay, satisfaction, not really putting a lot of effort into it. I don't know if that resonated with you at all, Amanda, or if you have a different question you want me to ask about this. Okay. It makes sense? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Okay, good. You're welcome. MBB. Will I get an apology from Sylvia? Ooh, will MBB get an apology from Sylvia? Will MBB get an apology from Sylvia? Will MBB get an apology from Sylvia? Ooh. Justice, I would say no, but let's just see. Will MBB get an apology from Sylvia? I would say no. You got the Justice in the dark, so it's an unfair advantage, right? Nothing's gonna come out of it. High Priestess, you know? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what this is about, but I'd say no with the High Priestess too. Kind of like revealing some information kind of thing, but I'm not sure if they're gonna find out more information about whatever's going on, or if you're gonna find more information about what's going on. I don't know. For the Four of Swords in the dark, I kind of feel like it's just, yeah, Yeah, just deep just deep thought about it, but not really gonna make any progress with it. Six of Wands too, you know? Disappointment. No victory kind of thing. That's what I got. Hi seashells, how are you? Welcome. Hi Devyani, how are you? A lot of not a new people today, or names that I didn't remember. I don't know. Welcome everyone. Seeing a lot of new names coming up. Yes, when you're joining, try to write a question after you write join. After you join, if you wrote exclamation mark join with your question again, and I thought we'll just update your last join with a question. There you go. Thank you, Divyani. La Lima! General for La Lima. General for La Lima. Let's see. General for La Lima. General for La Lima. What does La Lima need to know? Ooh, the moon. The moon, I think the moon is like the 24th to the 25th kind of evening. So there might be some new positive energy coming with that for you, Lima. With the moon, I'm also feeling there's an energy around having like a spiritual awakening of some sort and like really trusting your intuition is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if you're going to be going through a spiritual awakening or you have, but I feel like there's a strong energy about you really trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, whatever feels right, go with that. If it doesn't feel right, then trust that as well. For the Ten of Swords, I am feeling there's an energy of something coming to an end, and it might be like not the best type of thing to end for you right now, but I do feel there might be some sort of thing coming to a conclusion or end of some sorts. I don't know if this is going to disrupt your plans moving forward or just be delaying your plans a little bit. For the Queen of Swords being the light, I do feel like there's an energy of not being so hard on yourself, not being so critical about yourself as well. I feel like you're going to be going through a phase of setting some boundaries, and I feel like when you do that, you're going to get a higher level of respect of some sort. I don't know who this person is, but I feel like having those boundaries will give another person or someone else that clear perspective of who you are and have that respect, you know? I feel that. I feel like there's also going to be someone who will be more charming and more caring for you when you do put up these boundaries and let them know who you are and making sure that they know that they can't, mess with you kind of energy is what I'm trying to say. For the Seven of Swords, being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if they're just gonna tell you something that you didn't know before, just kind of like express something towards you. I'm not sure what it is. I feel like it's more like a situation than like expressing their feelings or anything like that towards you. I just feel like they're gonna have that conversation and they're gonna realize or have that new perspective of who you are, and that's gonna gain them some respect towards you. So I don't know if this person is like hiring you like for a job, or if this is like a friendship, or what this situation is. But that's what I got for you. I feel like that is a strong energy. That's what I got. Hi, blessed one. How are you? NJ, what does crush like in me? What is a crush like in Anjay? What is a crush like in Anjay? What is a crush like in Anjay? What does a crush like in Anjay? What is a crush like in Anjay? Nine of Cups. The Temperance. Ooh. King of Pentacles. Huh. For the Nine of Cups, I do feel like they are satisfied. They do like you. I do feel like they are curious to know more about you too. I feel like they're wondering if the friendship between the two of you will turn into something else. Yeah. I feel like what they like about you most is kind of like how you're trying to improve and how you are with your friends and how you are friendly with them or other people, you know. With the Temperance, I do feel like they feel like you have a good balance. Your mind and your soul, like your mind and your heart are matching up well. I feel like that is something they would like about you. For the King of Pentacles, I feel like they do feel like you are responsible and loyal and are very like put together type of person, you know, very successful, or that you appear to be successful. For the Ten of Wands in the light, I do feel like they do realize that you do have responsibilities, you do have things that you worry and stress about. I feel like they do acknowledge that. They also know that you try to work hard, or like there's some sort of problems. I'm not quite sure if it's like financial problems, or I feel like they're just aware of things that are going on around you that do cater a lot of your time and stress and worry and that sort of thing. That's what I got. Yes, Angel Dreamer and Seashells, please write exclamation mark join with your question, and then your last join will be updated and you'll be added. You will just update you on the list. You won't lose your position or anything. It will just put a question, because there's a lot more people now, so it's harder to like look through the chat for your question. So it's just easier if you put your question in the chat. Divyani? Oh, the list is currently full. Moonbeam, will the list open up again soon? For Alice. You tried again also? Keep trying. Nightbot, the robot can be a little bit tricky, especially when the list is full, but as I do more readings, more spots will open up. Alice, maybe Moonbeam, are you able to help Divyani when there is a spot available again? How does Manager Dan feel? How does Manager Dan feel about me? Oops, all the cards came out. How does Manager Dan think and feel about Alice? How does Manager Dan think and feel about Alice? How does Manager Dan think and feel about Alice? Oh. For the Eight of Swords is in the light. I do feel like there's this energy of a little restricted about what they can do, maybe because they're the manager. I don't know what that is. I'm also feeling there's an energy of them feeling a little bit, I don't know if they're like worried about you second guessing yourself or not being confident or assured about something. You can feel that a little bit too. The Four of Swords. I do feel like your manager, Dan, is like under pressure and that sort of thing too. So I don't really feel like they're spending like a lot of time thinking about you or thinking about how they feel about you. The Four of Cups too. Yeah, I just feel like there's this energy of like waiting for you to discover more about yourself or get that courage or confident about something. I'm not quite sure what that is about either. The Three of Swords is here. The Three of Swords could just be about like something better is going to come out of it, or like they think you are improving overall. The Three of Swords could also represent like what's next for you, like what's the next stages of success or the beginnings of something else as well. But because the Three of Swords, it kind of represents like some sort of rethinking decisions or sadness or grief of some sort. I'm not really feeling that though. So we can just clarify what the Three of Swords is meaning. What does the Three of Swords represent for Alice regarding the manager Dan? What does the Three of Swords represent regarding the manager Dan? Ten of Swords. I'm not quite sure what that is about. I don't know if they feel like you're stressed or worried about something, because I feel like it could represent a burnout of some sort. Or maybe it's just their energy. It could be just manager Dan is under pressure and feeling stressed and not really putting a lot of thought into thinking and feeling about you right now. That's what I got though. Hi, Yasa Drew. How are you? Angel Dreamer, do you have a question? Okay, we'll go to the next person then. Is Angel Dreamer still here at all? Okay. Angel Dreamer, are you still here? We need your question. Or we're going to go to the next person. I guess we could just go to the next person. I don't know what Angel Dreamer's question was. Empress Tarot, hi. What are Jay's Cancer Man's feelings, intentions for Empress Tarot? Inner love connection. Ooh, love reading. Let's go with the other cards for the love reading. Love reading. Let's see. Love reading. Advancing? What does that mean? Advancing. Okay. I got distracted by the chat there. My little tablecloth thing is like driving me crazy. I guess I should like iron it out. I don't even know if I can iron it out. It's kind of like weird. Being distracted. Sorry, Empress. Empress Tarot. What are Jay's, the Cancer Man's feelings and intentions towards Empress Tarot in their love connection? I'm missing half the cards here. Can't do a reading without the cards. Hi, Fiona. How are you? There we go. Ooh, that is a good confident card. The King of Wands. I can feel a hot, passionate, fiery, romantic energy going on there. I can feel that. I can feel those romantic type thoughts, you know, brewing energy there. Just kind of like, I can feel that. I feel like there's some mutual respect going on there, some magnetic feelings as well. Yeah, I feel like they're thinking about you. Yeah, that's some good energy. For the Three of Pentacles, it's in the dark. I don't know if it's just about them kind of like denying or in denial about these feelings. Because I feel like there's kind of like a little bit frustrated about something, so I'm not quite sure. But I do feel like they do have some strong feelings there. I feel like there could be a little bit of denial. I don't know if it's just about them being frustrated because of their work situation and that sort of thing. I kind of feel like there's some sort of energy about being impatient about something as well. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. Four of Pentacles is in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of having some limitations, but I also feel like they're kind of like waiting for acknowledgments. I don't know if they're like waiting for you to express your feelings and intentions towards them, because maybe that is what the frustration and delaying things is about. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Four of Pentacles is kind of like, are they going to come out and say what they want to say? I think they're kind of like holding back a little bit with expressing those feelings and intentions. The Emperor, I feel like they do want to take action towards, you know, the Emperor. They do want to be in charge of their path or their destiny kind of thing, you know? They're ready to take that role. You don't know his feelings? Okay. He's always holding back. Yeah, I can feel that. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles kind of like waiting for acknowledgement, like kind of like waiting for what you think and what you feel and what your actions are. Because there's a little bit of denial here with the Three of Pentacles, like, you know, I'm not quite sure I feel that. With the King of Wands and the Emperor, like a really strong energies that they do have feelings. They do want something. You know, the King of Wands is like someone who's very compassionate and love and energetic and has all these feelings going on. But yeah, I'm not sure why he's holding back. The only thing I can feel is like maybe wanting to know what your thoughts and feelings are first. Cancers do like to hold back though. Cancers do like to have you come towards them. They're not really good all the time at picking up flirting and that sort of thing. But yeah, that's what I got though. You're welcome. I don't know if you've seen the video, Empress Tarot, but I did do a video about what you need to know about your crush. So if you go down and look for a video, I think it was in February for Valentine's Day, about cancers. The cancers isn't for a cancer. The cancer is who your crush is. So it might give you some little bit of clues of what it's like to be with a Cancer as well, and what their expectations and their thought process is. That may give you some ideas. You're gonna go check it out? Thank you. Sobia! Am I saying your name right? I hope I am. I'm sorry if I'm not. What do I need to be aware of when it comes to see in terms of what person he thinks I am? So what does Sobia need to be aware of when it comes to C in terms of what kind of person? So you want to know what kind of person that C thinks you are. Alright, what kind of person? These ones just don't want to shuffle for me today. Let's try these ones. What kind of person person does C think Sylvia is? What kind of person does C think Sylvia is? For the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is in the light. So I do feel like they feel like there is a connection there. You know, the Wheel of Fortune represents a luck and destiny, and the timing is right for the two of you. So I do feel like there is some positive energy between the two of you, or they do think that there's a positive energy around you. I can feel that. For the Nine of Pentacles, being in the dark, I kind of feel like they see that you are a hard worker, but they also see that you are the type of person that kind of stands on guard a little bit, maybe a little bit reserved a little bit as well. Yeah. I can feel that energy. For the Ace of Swords, I do feel like they're kind of like thinking or wondering how to approach you, or how to approach an opportunity with you. I can feel that energy as well. Or if you're, I feel like they're kind of like thinking like if you would be up to an opportunity of getting to know you better or something. I'm not quite sure what that is. For the Eight of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel like they do see you as someone that they value. They do see your value, and they do see you as someone who is successful and developing. I don't know if this is a work situation or a love situation, but I do feel like they feel like you are working towards bettering yourself in general, you know? Yeah. These are the Nine of Pentacles. I just kind of like feeling like they're kind of like worried about if you're worried about something and that sort of thing. I feel like it's more about them just worrying that you're standing on guard a little bit, maybe just worried that, I don't know, whatever you think. But I feel like overall they do have a good positive energy or positive thoughts about you. I feel like they are feeling that you are working on things, you are trying to improve things as well, so that is a good energy. Oh, thank you, Anjay. Thank you so much for donating, Anjay. Thank you so much. Anjay, why was C laughing that day when we were talking? What were their feelings overall? Okay, so why was C laughing okay, so C was laughing when Anjay and C were talking, right? What were their feelings? Okay, so when Anjay and C were talking, why was C laughing? Why was C laughing? I'm not a psychic, Anjay. I'm just an intuitive energy reader. So I'm going to see what the energy was around C, but I won't really know exactly what it was, you know? We'll see. What was the energy around C when they were talking with Anjay and C started laughing? Let's see. Ooh. Interesting. The Hierophant is in the dark. So I do feel like C feels like they still have more to learn about you. And I do feel like they feel like maybe you have a lot to learn about them as well. You get mixed signals. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like just in the learning phases of learning about each other. I feel like my camera has recently changed. I don't know. The two of you have like things to learn about each other, and I feel like that is something that C recognizes. For the Four of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's a little bit of there was a little bit of tension, so I don't know if some people, when they're feeling some tension or they're feeling a little bit of anxiousness or stress, that they will laugh. I have a bad habit of doing that myself, is when I get really stressed or overwhelmed, I tend to giggle, so some people don't take me as seriously as I could be. So I don't know, I feel like that is the similar energy as what I'm feeling. Because I kind of do the same. You know, if things get too tense or too serious, I tend to giggle. Some people just react that way. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that I feel like that is that energy that I'm being picked up as well. For the Four of Swords being in the dark, I kind of feel like there's this energy of them thinking about you, but not just thinking about you, kind of like wondering what your passions are, what your energy is about, and that sort of thing. Yeah. Huh. For the sun is in the light, so I do feel like overall there is this positive energy between you and C. Like I said, I do feel like there are still things you need to learn about each other, like, you know, like what, like things like, you know, when he's tense or things are too serious for them, they will laugh or giggle or whatever, you know. I feel like there's more things like that you need to learn about each other, but the sun is that positive, youthful, good energy, right? Joyful. You do that also? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I feel like it was just to break that tension between the two of you in that moment. The Death card is in the dark, so I don't know if like C is going through some changes or changes are happening for C and they're kind of like resistance to it. So I do feel like there is other things that are going on with C. Maybe that is why you're a little bit confused about their feelings towards you, because I feel like they're going through a phase of confusion themselves and they're just going through something that is changing. Could be them changing, it could be something physical around them that is changing. But I do feel like overall there is a pause. You have the sun and the light, so there is positive energy around the two of you. With the Hermit in the dark, I just feel like you are still learning things about them. They're learning things about you. It's just kind of like the process, you know? That's what I got. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate that. Hi, Liam. How are you? If anybody didn't get on the list, I will be staying a little bit longer after 9. If anyone wants a paid reading, I can stay a little bit longer. Like a donation type reading. That makes sense? Okay. You get confused by them? Yeah. I can feel that. I can feel it can go both ways. I can feel like you can get a little confused about you too. You know, sometimes it's a little bit hard to get to know someone that you don't really know well. Thank you so much, Anjay. Marta is... I'm always scared to say that name. I'm worried to say it wrong. Salvatore? Feelings for Marta. Okay, so our Salvatore's feelings for Marta getting stronger? Let's see. Are Salvatore's feelings towards Marta getting stronger? What are the feelings between Salvatore towards Marta? Let's see. Ooh. Here, I want to come out again. Ooh. For the Hierophant, being in the light, I do feel that there's a good, strong, positive spiritual energy going on there. I can feel that. I do feel that there's some sort of spiritual connection between the two of you. I don't know if Salvatore is feeling it or not, but it's there. I'm also feeling there's an energy around using your intuition regarding what you think Salvatore feels and thinks and all that sort of thing. Like, really trust your instincts, your intuition about how you're feeling, because I feel like that is really important around the Hierophant. I'm also feeling there's this energy around using some practical wisdom as well, like being practical when you're dealing with this person. I'm not quite sure what that is about, because I do feel overall there is some sort of spiritual connection going on between the two of you. For the Three of Cups, in the light, I don't know if it's just like making sure that Salvatore isn't like a twin flame, because the spiritual connection, a soulmate sort of energy, is better than like a twin flame. You know, sometimes people are attracted to their twin flames just because it's another part of you, right? But sometimes a twin flame could be like the bad side of you kind of thing, if that makes any sense, you know? I don't know if that is the situation. Just be mindful. Maybe that is what the practical wisdom is, like making sure that you are having this mutual connection and you're just not relying on each other because of the connection, if you know what I mean, right? For the Three of Cups, being in the light, I do feel like there's an energy of the two of you going out on a date and that sort of thing. I also feel like there's just more that Salvatore needs to learn about you, and I feel like you both need to learn more about each other. Like, why is this connection a connection? Is it like really a love thing? Is it just a past life connection kind of thing? I feel like there's a lot of things up in the air and questioning this energy that I'm feeling. For the Eight of Pentacles, being in the light, I'm also feeling there's this energy of having this opportunity, but I feel like the opportunity is like going on a date and like really getting to know each other, maybe going somewhere where the two of you can have like a good conversation, you know, that sort of thing. For the Three of Swords, being in the dark, you know, sometimes the universe tries to send us messages that are really hard to figure out what they actually mean, you know? I kind of like this energy around some sudden changes, some sort of disagreements about something as well. I'm not quite sure what exactly that would be about, or just something not really feeling quite right. But I feel like the only way you're gonna know for sure is like going on this date, having this conversation, maybe like go somewhere in public, a restaurant or something where you can talk while you eat or something, would be productive to just figure out what this is and figuring out what this connection is. And if you really do go well, like, you know, sometimes, you know, they say opposites attract, but opposites attract in a good way. If you're too similar, that can also cause problems, you know? That is what I got. Hi, Myra. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Major. Are my family planning to go on a holiday? Travel to Turkey in summer. Ooh. So for Nature's family planning to go on holiday and travel to Turkey in the summer. Let's see. What is Nature's family planning? What is Nature's family planning? What is Nature's family planning? Let's see. Ooh, this one wants to come right out. What is nature's family planning? What is nature's family planning? I'm not sure if you're like really planning anything, or like none of the plans are like set in stone or anything like that right now. Just with the cards, you know, the Knight of Swords and the Cups is in the dark, so I'm kind of like feeling it's kind of like a thought. It's not really like a set plan at this time, or the energy isn't really set to it happening, you know. The Knight of Swords in the dark is kind of like there might be some sort of interruption, there might be some sort of thing unexpected may come up, or some sort of thing like that, you know. The Page of Cups, I don't know if it's just like more communication is needed regarding this holiday planning travel thing, you know. There is strength there, so I do feel like there is a strong energy, a positive energy about going on vacation somewhere. I'm not sure if it's like Turkey or somewhere else, but I feel like the plans are not really set, you know. They're kind of like just up in the air sort of thing. There is the Five of Cups in light as well, so I do feel like there's some sort of thing about feeling distant, or I don't know if it's just Turkey is far for them to travel. I'm just feeling there's something around the distance, or something feeling distant. I also feel like there's an energy, there's a possibility of a disappointment, but I also feel like there's an energy of them not giving up on this either quite just yet, you know. But that is what I got. I feel like it's still up in the air. Nothing is really set, but there is a strong positive energy that there could be a possibility of some sort of holiday, you know, maybe if it's to Turkey or if it's to somewhere else, you know. I feel like that is still kind of, yeah. Oh my God. Marta, he is reserved. I know he is feeling for me. Yeah, I feel like he does have feelings for you. It's just like trying to figure out like what that is and how you're going to move forward with it. Marta. You're welcome, Nature. Tammy, how will our first condo council meeting go tomorrow? Ooh. So for Tammy, how will their first condo council meeting go? Let's see, Tammy's condo. Let's see what's going on with Tammy's condo. Condo situation. What is going on with Tammy's condo meeting situation tomorrow? I'm gonna try these. Those ones just are not shuffling right for me tonight. Let's just see. How is Tammy's condo meeting gonna go tomorrow? There we go. Ooh, 7 of Wands in the light. Oh, ooh. 7 of Wands in the light. There is some positive energy here. With the 7 of Wands, I do feel like there's this energy of looking ahead, and I feel like this is a good opportunity. I feel like you're going to learn things about this condo place thing, a meeting thing. I feel like it's going to be a good opportunity. I feel like you're going to learn things. I also feel like there's energy around, there might be some challenges or obstacles or some sort of thing that may happen, or something you may have to do before it becomes like a full commitment. So I'm not quite sure what that is about either, if you just have to decide if you're going to go through with it or not, or whatever it is. I never applied for a condo, so I don't know the details for that. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of thing that you will have to do before the 10 of Cups, you know, turns into the light, and have that committed to doing it, you know, or signing the contract or whatever that is. For the 9 of Swords in the light, I do feel like there's going to be like some stress around this as well. So I don't know if like some past things are going to be brought up in the meeting, or if you're going to need like references from like other people you've rented from, or I don't know what that is about. It's kind of feeling like it's going to be like a headache kind of situation. For the 4 of Swords being in the light, I do feel like there's an energy of like, you know, whatever they say, don't be afraid to take time to think about it, you know? Oh, the meaning is to maintain the building? Okay. Ah. Yeah, I just kind of feel like there's going to be like some sort of thing that needs to be like negotiated or something like that. That may bring a little bit of stressors. Yeah. For the Four of Swords being light, I think it's just like whatever they say is it's okay to like say, like if they're gonna, I don't know if they're the ones who are gonna like need more time to think about it, or if you're gonna need more time to think about whatever the situation is. Meaning to maintain the buildings. Okay, yeah. So you're already living there, so that's not too bad then. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you're gonna learn some things about it though, and I feel like whatever they decide, I feel like they're going to take their time. So I don't know. I feel like nothing's going to be like really decided tomorrow. Like there's a possibility that it would be, but that's what I got. The Nine of Swords. I'm not quite sure if they're whatever they do decide is going to go in your favor though. So I'm not sure what you're expecting out of this. Just yeah, that's what I got. Rosella, Rose Girl. Will I travel to Paris in in March 30th is what you mean? For my March itself? Modeling contract? You're welcome, Tammy. Rosella, are you still here? I'm not quite sure what it is because I feel like there's a word that I'm missing. You broke something? Oh no. Moonbeam broke something. Okay, so will Rosella travel to Paris in March itself? March 30th for modeling contract. Ooh, modeling. That sounds fun. That sounds very interesting. Okay, let's just see. Will Rosella travel to Paris in March for a modeling contract? Will Rosella travel to March? Ooh, Five of Pentacles. Let's see. Will Rosella travel to Paris in March? March 30th. Will Rosella travel to Paris in March for a modeling contract? That sounds so exciting. All these cards want to take a fit on me. Let's see. Ooh, Two of Pentacles. That came right out all on its own. Hi, JH. Yeah, if anybody doesn't get on the list, I will be doing paid donation readings at 9, or like whenever I'm done the free ones. Hopefully some more people get a turn. I have a lot. I think the list fills up more quickly now than it used to. Okay, so for Rosella. I'm feeling like there's going to be some sort of disruption, but I don't know. You have the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's like like traveling to Paris is kind of like a financial investment, like something you're going to have to pay for. So I don't know if like the opportunity is going to come up, but then you're going to have to pay for to get there yourself. Not quite sure what that is about. I'm just kind of like feeling there's going to be some sort of thing around a financial situation with the Five of Pentacles. For the Two of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to be torn between choices. So I don't know if you're going to... I feel like if it doesn't happen on March 30th, that you are going to get a second chance, though. The Two of Pentacles is like a second chance. So I do feel like if you don't get it, there will be a second chance. But I feel like it's kind of like life is going to be unpredictable around the 30th. So I don't know if it's about your end or their end. I just feel like there's going to be something that's not really, you know, something. the Strength card. I feel like you have all what it takes to do this modeling job. I feel like it would be good for you. There is some good positive energy here. The Seven of Cups is in the dark though. So I do feel there might be some confusion about something. Yeah. I do feel like if you don't get to go on the 30th, that there is going to be a second chance for you to do it again or try again or whatever this is. I just feel like there's going to be some sort of confusion about something. Yeah. That's what I got though. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully there's no disruption or anything to your plans and you get to go to Paris for the modeling contract. That'd be so fun. Yes, I will be back tomorrow night for free readings if anyone is interested in that. Again, tomorrow. I will stay a little bit longer after the free readings are done if anyone wants to do a donation readings. The baby, general reading for the baby. I haven't seen you in a while. Hi, the baby. For general reading for the baby. Let's see. The death card wanted to come out, but we're going to shuffle it back in. It might mean that there's some profound changes coming for you, the baby. Let's just see. What general reading can we get for the baby? What general reading can we get for the baby? Ooh. Oh, for the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark. I do feel like there's this energy of somebody wanting to work with you or reach out to you about something. I'm also feeling like there's an energy around someone. I don't know if someone's like, if you're trying to get an appointment or something with somebody and they're like, oh no, I'm all booked up, and then they're gonna like change their mind and like, oh, somebody canceled, so now I can get in. I don't know what that is about, or if you have any clue what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of like really feeling that energy. I don't know what that is about. I feel like whatever it is booked up, you didn't get into it, or you won't get into it, but then something's gonna happen where there might be another chance, or I don't know. For the Ten of Pentacles being in the light, I do feel that there's an energy. I feel like whatever this is will turn out to be a good thing. So I don't know if this, like, they said no and then they changed their mind because somebody else said no, and then you're going to get that. I'm not sure what that is. But I do feel like you're going to have a chance with this, and it will be a good energy for you. I feel like it's more like a work type situation because I feel like it would be a good fit for you. You'd have good connections there. I also feel like you'll meet like really good people there and connect well with them. I have no clue if you know what I'm talking about. Could be like an appointment to something, a work situation, I don't know. But there's a Knight of Swords as well in the dark. So I don't know if it's just about you just being able to go with the flow is why it's going to be a good fit for you, or why it's going to work out for you. Yeah. I just feel like someone's going to communicate to you about some sort of thing. I have no idea what this is about. Let's just clarify. What is going on? What does the baby need to know? What does the baby need to know? Because I have no idea. What does the baby need to know? Justice. Huh. Whatever it is, I feel like you're going to have the upper hand. You're going to have like an unfair advantage of whatever the situation is. So I don't know if you plan something or what it is, but that's what I got. Diamond, what is the good I am seeing coming my way and my sons? Ooh. So for Diamond, what is the good that Diamond is sensing coming Diamond's way with her sons. Okay, so what is the good that Diamond is sensing coming her way and her son's way? Let's see, what is the good that is coming towards Diamond and her sons? I saw the strength card, but I shuffled it back in. So there is strength coming your way for all of you. Ooh. Oh. For the Queen of Wands, I am feeling like there is good, positive energy here. I'm feeling like the ability to handle situations is going to be better or improve. I also feel like there's an energy of that love and nurturing and calm sense of peace coming your way as well. I feel like you and your sons are going to feel more emotionally stable or more emotionally good, you know? Yeah, for the Eight of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of having a clearer perspective of what's coming. I feel like you're going to be able to release any negative energy that's been around you guys. I feel like that is going to be going away. I feel like you're going to be open to new perspectives and see things more clearly, as well as taking more control over your destiny and what's coming next. Yeah. With the King of Swords as well, I am feeling like there's an energy of, I know it's in the dark, but it's kind of like taking a step back, having that clearer perspective, or seeing things from a different perspective, and just being able to change your destiny or what's coming for you next in a better light, you know? I can feel that. I'm also feeling there's a sense of you walking away from somebody, or not, I don't know, or somebody walking away from you guys. I don't know what that is about, but I feel like that is going to give you a positive energy as well when they do, you know, move on. For the Four of Swords being in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy about something disrupting your routine. But I also feel there's energy of like reviving your passions, like going back to things that you guys love to do and that sort of thing as well. So I feel like the most important thing that you're probably sensing is someone is going to be leaving their energy from your energy. So I don't know if you know who this person is or who this person is around you. But I feel like when they move on or do whatever, better things are going to come for all of you. Yeah. That's what I got. Oh, thank you, Alice. I appreciate that. I'll do you right after AA, okay? AA, what do my coworkers honestly think of my performance at work? For AA, what does AA's coworkers honestly think of AA's performance? Let's see, what does AA's coworkers honestly think of their performance? Ooh, Justice. Let's see. If Justice is in the dark, though, so I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance. I'm not quite sure what that is about for you. I'm kind of like feeling like there's an energy of you learning something, or they know that you're still learning. I don't know what that is. Or they feel like you're still learning. I don't know. Yeah. I'm also feeling there's an energy around some sort of setback from something. I don't know what that is, but I feel like it's more about an imbalance of some sort. I don't know. There is the Seven of Swords as well in the dark. Huh. I'm feeling there's an energy around something's changing. So I don't know if you've changed or something around where you work has changed. I'm just feeling there's a sense of something changing. But I'm also feeling like overall they do have a better understanding about you and how you work and that sort of thing. So I feel like they feel confident in that area. For the Two of Swords, it's in the light, so I do feel like they realize that you do spread yourself thin, like you do trying your best, managing everything. I feel like overall, I'm not really feeling any negative energies around you, just kind of like, you know, you do your work, and I feel like the work that you do, that you are satisfied with it. The Six of Wands is in the dark. Yeah, Six of Wands. I feel like you just feel like, I don't know if like you're falling behind or your coworkers feel like you're falling behind, or if all of you all together feel like they're falling behind. I'm not quite sure what that is about either with the Six of Wands. I'm also kind of feeling like I don't know if they feel like you should ask for help more often or if they feel like they should be asking you for help more often. I can feel like you can go either way. I'm also kind of like feeling there's energy of something being overlooked or underestimated, some sort of thing like that. Not quite sure what that is about either. But that's what I got. Alice! Waiting for question. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it. How will my performance review be like for this project that I'm on? It ends next week. Ooh, so this is for Alice. How will the performance review be like for this project that Alice is working on? Let's see. How will the performance review be like for Alice? How will the performance review be like for Alice? I feel like there was a spirit that just came in here. I don't know if that is for you or not. Is there a spirit or spirit guides that want to come give Alice a message? Is there any spirits or spirit guides that want to come give Alice a message? Not quite sure who that is. Okay. Any spirit guides that want to come and give Alice a message about her performance review, and what will the performance review be like for the project that she's working on? Let's see. What is the performance review going to be like for Alice? What a performance review going to be like for Alice? I'm not sure if that was supposed to be in the light or not. We'll read it both ways. What will the performance be like for Alice? What will the performance review be like for Alice? What will the performance review be like for Alice? What will the performance review be like for Alice? One at a time. Let's see here. The Judgment. The Judgment is in the dark. But I don't know if it was in the dark or the light, so I'll read it both ways. For the Judgment, I do feel like there's an energy, like I don't know if they're going to be like judging your performance, because I'm feeling a lot of judgment coming in through, right now. I feel like this is just more preparing you for what may happen. Because I know it's in the dark, but I feel like it's more about, I don't know if it's like your energy doubting yourself or doubting the whole process with a judgment. I feel like it's just like them judging you. I don't really feel like it's a bad thing or not. I just feel like they're going to be struggling with making a decision. So I don't know if they're like, I don't know, I'm not sure what this performance project review thing is about. I kind of feel like they're going to struggle with making that decision. Or how to review it. So I don't know if it's just going to be like better than they expected, or if they're getting like 2 different projects and like struggling to choose between which one. Like, I don't know, I'm just trying to like explain the energies around here. For the lovers in the dark, it's more about being torn between 2 different things, right? Or 2 different people, 2 different projects, or whatever it is. So I feel like it's going to be a difficult decision when they're doing this performance review. I do feel like they're going to really struggle. Like, I don't feel like it's anything bad for you. I feel like the person who's doing the judging or the review of it is going to be having a tough decision with the review. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be like some really tough decisions to be made here. Tough choices. 5 of Pentacles is in the dark. So 5 Pentacles in the dark is a good thing. It does represent that you're working good. There's some positive changes, or they can see some positive changes in you. I do feel like they feel like you've been challenged, and I do feel like they feel like you've stepped up a little bit in the review. I do feel like they're going to feel that way when they do the review. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark. So I don't know if it's just about the timing is going to be a little off for what they expected. Just because it's, you know, that energy. We'll pull some more cards. What exactly, excuse me, what exactly is going on with the performance review regarding the lovers? What is the lovers telling us? Page of Cups are going to communicate with you about it. What is going on with the, excuse me, what is going on with the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? What is going on with the Wheel of Fortune in the dark? Excuse me, 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is about an opportunity, an offer, feeling valued. So I don't know if they're just gonna like offer you something else or something else to do. I don't know. That's what I got. I feel like whatever this decision is, it's not gonna be easy. I don't feel like it's anything wrong with you or the project that you did. I just feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I was wondering if they are judging me and why. Yeah, I do feel they're going to be judging you. Yeah. But I feel like you're going to surprise them. So I don't know if you've improved on doing these projects or what that is about, but yeah. Just go in with confidence. Watch your attitude. I can feel the energy too. Like, don't get, you know, just let them do the review and say what they have to say. And if you have questions after they're done everything, then wait till then. But I do feel like they're going to communicate to you about it. And yeah, I feel like they're going to take their time then for this for sure. And like be torn between something or other. You don't have, okay. Thank you, Alice, so much. Okay, let's see. Moonbeam, Alice put in another question. Thank you so much for the donations, Alice. I appreciate that. What is Alice's team judging Alice about? No, I'm doing her second question now. What is Alice's team judging Alice about? What is Alice's team judging Alice about? The Page of Swords. The funny thing too is once the judgment came out and we started talking about the judgment, the spirit or whatever came is like gone. So I feel like the judgment is the most important thing from the last reading. I don't know where that message came from or from who, but that was really weird. Ooh. You had the devil before and it was in the dark. Now it's in the light. Huh. The Page of Swords, I feel like they're really going to talk to you about whatever this is. The Hermit. The Hermit is in the dark. I feel like there's an energy around you trusting yourself, trusting that you did well on the project, and just being confident in the project. I don't know if they're like going to ask you questions about it, so be prepared for questions. I feel like that energy is coming through as well. So be prepared of like whatever you need to do to answer those questions that may be coming for you, or they may be asking you is what I'm meaning. I'm also feeling they're going to be curious about it. And I feel like they are going to want your opinion about something as well. For the Hermit being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy around kind of like, exactly like trusting yourself. Like really trusting yourself. Be confident. Don't stress over it. Don't worry about it. Just go in, relax, and confident. And like, yeah, you got this. You did perfect on the project. Just have that boost of, boost your ego a little bit. For the devil came out before in the dark and in the light. I don't know if it's just kind of like them over stressing or worrying about something, and having their energy kind of like feeling like that is restricting them for whatever reason, Yeah, there's Six of Wands. We will clarify, though, on what the devil represents. For the Six of Wands in the light, I do feel like there's this energy of having that badass success, having that achievement, having that public recognition. So I'm not really feeling like they're going to hate your project or anything like that. I do feel like it's going to be better than they're expecting, or it's going to, like, show them, like, I don't know what your project is. I just feel like it's not going to be, like, what they're expecting. But the Six of Wands, it's like badass success. They're gonna be satisfied. You're gonna have some sort of public recognition for it. It's just about you having your confidence, you being able to answer all their questions and that sort of thing. We're gonna clarify why the devil keeps coming out. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is like taking action, making movements, opportunity, coming to completion. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands too is like stand up for yourself. If you need to explain something, why you did something, be ready to explain it. Like, I don't know if you need to like write little notes about your project so that you can answer all their questions that they may have. Just be prepared. The Eight of Wands did come. The Eight of Cups did come up as well. So you have like 2 8s here, and I think you had 8 before too. I don't know. But the 8s kind of like represent having that movement, changes, and alignment as well, and that sort of thing, having that equal balance. I feel that. The 8 of Cups could be like realizing what you've done. And I do feel like there's some important decisions that may need to be made. And I feel like you're gonna be faced with choosing or deciding what your next moves are gonna be as well. That is what I got for you, Alice. I was wondering if it's because it's do speak up. Huh. That's what I got, though. I don't know. Don't stress about it, though. Just make sure that you are prepared. Let them do their thing before, you know, unless they're asking you questions. You're welcome, Alice, and thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate that so much. Nadia, general love reading. Yes, I can do that. General love reading for Nadia. General love reading for Nadia. General love reading for Nadia. Let's see. General love reading for Nadia. General love reading for Nadia. When I'm done the free readings, Anika, I will be open at the end for some donation readings if you would like. Anika, you're from India. Aw, that's so far away. Thank you for coming. I will be back tomorrow. I start 2 hours earlier than now. But I will be available after these readings for donation readings if that is something you can do. If not, I will be back tomorrow. 2 hours earlier than now. For Nadia, a general love reading for Nadia. 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 Ooh! Is that the one that you wanted? Did you manifest that card to come out? Nadia, ooh, the Knight of Cups, love and romance, attraction. I can feel that for you. That intimacy, I can feel that. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to be seeking your attention and wanting to ask you out or try to have an opportunity to get to know you. I can feel that. The Empress as well is also about love connections and having that good, solid, you know, connection going on there. I also feel like there's going to be some romance. Like, you already know there's romance. I feel that there's going to be expressing some feelings as well coming your way. I don't know if you're in a relationship already or if this is someone new. But yeah, there's definitely some love going on there. There's the Queen of Swords too. So I don't know if like this person's has like a very judgmental mother or some sort of thing. It's kind of like feeling there's an energy of somebody else who may be a little bit spiteful, a little bit, you know, making remarks about this connection. I'm not quite sure who this person is, but I do feel that they're kind of like jealous or something. I don't know. Yeah. There's the Hangman. The Hangman is in the dark. So I don't know if this person is just not seeing the two of you the way that the two of you are. They're just kind of like thinking that you're not good for each other, even though it seems like you are. I just don't know who this person is. So just be aware this person may try to sabotage whatever this is, you know? That's what I call it. There's definitely love coming your way, though. Shaquara? Hi, Shaquara. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. The only way to join the list is to write exclamation mark join. If you didn't do that at the beginning, you may not have been added to the list. Also, when you first come on at the beginning, Nightbot is not always opened yet, so it's not really always available. But I will be back tomorrow for free readings, but I am going to do donation readings after the free ones. So I'm almost done with the free ones, but if you want to do a donation reading after the free ones, I can do that as well. or I will be back again tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now. So when you join the list for the next time or tomorrow, just write !join with your question and make sure that Nightbot tells you that you successfully joined the list. Nightbot is not a person, it's just a robot that keeps track of the list for me, so I know who's next, because the list gets really full really quickly, because I do a lot of free readings compared to a lot of other people. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed you though, but yeah, if you want to come back tomorrow, I will be more than happy to do your reading. Just make sure that Nightbot adds you to the list by making sure that they confirm that you successfully joined. Hi, Wizard. I am sorry that my free readings are done for tonight. My list is full, but when I'm done all my free readings, after I finish all the free readings, I will be doing donation readings if that is something you are interested in. If not, I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours earlier than now, for more free readings. Seashell, you've been waiting for a long time. Sorry for the wait. My question was about the man I keep seeing out of and about. Not sure if he likes me and just awkward or from a past life. That is an interesting question. For Seashell, so who is the man that Seashell keeps seeing out and about? Who is this man that Seashell keeps seeing out and about? Who is the man that Seashell keeps seeing out and about? Who is this man? Who is this man? Who is this man? Camera might disappear on me. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't, but it might. For the... Okay, good, it did. For the Page of Pentacles, being in the dark, I feel like maybe this person is not really realizing that they're, like, I know that you keep seeing them, but I don't know if they're actually seeing you as well. I'm not sure, or if they are putting 2 to 2 together, kind of thing, you know. For the Page of Pentacles, being in the dark, I also feel like there's an energy about some long-term thing. So I do feel like there might be some sort of past life connection. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna try to fix the screen. Sometimes my other camera does weird things. Moonbeam, do I like refresh the screen somehow? My settings I think have been changed, so I don't know. Hopefully it will just work out. For the next card, you did have the 5 of Wands in the dark. It is spinning, so I'm hoping the camera comes back on. For the 5 of Wands being in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of it's kind of like resolving or avoiding something. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. The camera came back on, Moonbeam. Yeah, this is like some strange energy. I don't know what's the deal with this person. You know, the star is in the dark, so I don't feel like it's kind of like a spiritual connection. It could be like a past life connection, but I don't feel like it's a spiritual one. There's the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is in light. I feel like there's a lot of avoidance. I don't know if this person is trying to avoid you. They're not really doing that very well. Oh, you've avoided him. Okay. So I could feel like there's a lot of avoidance. Yeah, that's what's being picked up here. Let's just clarify, because all I'm feeling is like, there's nothing here. But let's see. Who is this person? 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, like, is an earth sign, so something that's really grounded, very earthy, very, you know, realistic kind of thing. But I also feel like there's an energy around paying attention to the details, like paying attention to where you're seeing them. So I don't know if it's just like a message from like something else besides this person. Like, why are you seeing this person? Like, what's the connection? Where you're seeing them, I feel like is important. Yeah, let's see here. 9 of Cups. I'm not really feeling there's anything like negative energy of any sorts. It just kind of like coincidence, maybe. I know. I always feel like this things happen for a reason. So maybe the timing is just not right. Maybe you're just seeing him too soon. And you shouldn't be seeing him just yet. You know, sometimes that happens. And sometimes when we do meet someone too soon, it doesn't work out. But, you know, it's not even the right timing yet. That's what I got. You know, maybe avoiding him is a good idea for now. Maybe you're not supposed to see him just yet, and he will come along when the time is right, and will approach you when the time is right, is what I'm feeling. Hopefully that makes sense, Seashell. Kimberly, what is Imari's intentions towards me? What is Imari's intentions towards Kimberly? Just met him Friday. Ooh, so what are Imari's intentions towards Kimberly? Kimberly met him on a Friday. Oh, okay. Huh. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to just say hi and see if there's something else going on there. I don't know. Trust your instincts. Whatever your intuition tells you to do, Seashell, trust that. You know, trust your maternal instincts. You know, regarding it. If you feel like it's okay to talk to him and say hi, then do that. If you feel like the timing is not right, then trust that as well. For Kimberly, what is Imar's intentions towards Kimberly? What is Imar's intentions towards Kimberly? What is Imar's intentions towards Kimberly? Ooh. The 7 of Cups. I feel like the 7 of Cups is kind of like a confusion thing going on. I feel like there's an energy around wishful thinking about something. I feel like there's choices that you made. I feel like you made a good first impression on them, though. I do really feel that. I do feel like there was a good first impression on them that you had on them. For the 10 of Swords being the light, I do feel like this person is going through things. I don't know what happened with Imari before, but I do feel like he had a painful ending and he's trying to find a positive beginning. So I don't know if it's just him wanting to find someone, anyone, just to get over whatever relationship or stuff he's been with before, kind of thing, you know? For the 5 of Wands being in the light, I do feel like there's some sort of competition about something, or just feeling like they have tension that they want to release, you know? So that kind of goes around the same thing, like, you know, something ended and they just want a quick fix, you know, without fully healing from whatever that was. There is the 4 of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah. I feel like they're not really ready to have anything long term at all. Like, that is not even their thought right now. I feel like they're kind of like accepting the changes that happened. I feel like they're just waiting for someone to acknowledge them so that they can release some of this tension, you know? So I do feel like their intentions would be just to like a one night thing, and they would try to move on. That's what I got. I don't know if that is the case, but that is what I'm picking up. You're welcome, Kimberly. The queue is closed. I guess I am done. If anybody wants a donated reading right now, I can stay a little bit longer. If not, I will close. But I am open for donations if anybody wants one right now. If not, all you have to do is just write your question and I can do that. But thank you everyone for coming and joining me tonight. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for all the donations and hanging out with me and being patient for your time being waiting for me to give you your readings. So yeah, I'm only doing donation readings right now, so if you want to give a donation on PayPal, then I will answer your questions. My readings are usually done. I'm usually done at 9, and it's 9 p.m. where I live now, and it's almost 9:30, so I'm already past half an hour past my time. If you would like a free reading, I will be back tomorrow, 2 hours, or 2.5 hours earlier than now. I know my list fills up really quickly, but yeah, I don't really do more than 2 hours generally. Yeah. Thank you all for coming and that good energy. Oh yeah, Sibia, I did do your question. I did do that earlier. Moonbeam will find your question for you. Yeah, I did do your question. Moonbeam is going to look for it for you. If you stick around, he'll find it. Angel Dreamer, yes, you missed your question because there was no question after you wrote join, and we couldn't find your question for you either. I'm generally done my list at 9. I know I did a little bit later tonight. I will still later with a donation, but if you want a free reading, Angel Dreamer, I will be back tomorrow. It was 70 minutes ago, Sylvia. Sylvia, it was 70 minutes ago. 70 minutes ago, if you go back that far. You will see your reading. No problem. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry about that, Angel Dreamer. I know there's a lot more people now. You're welcome, Sylvia. I appreciate you all too. I don't have Cash App or Google Pay. I wish I did. I should probably look into Google Pay. I only have PayPal. Yeah, I'm in Canada, so it's kind of... We don't get as much stuff as the US. It's not fair. I complain about that all the time. You people in the US have all the good stuff. We're not even allowed as much sugar as you guys. I don't know if you guys know that, but we're not even allowed to eat as much sugar as you guys. It's not fair because I love sugar. I'm hoping that when I get to 600 subscribers, I'll be able to get the stickers in my chat, and that'll be so much easier to do more readings and skip the lines and all that sort of thing. If you want to donate, sure, Alice. JH, I'm only doing donation readings right now. My free donations are done. Guys, I can't stay too much longer because, you know, mommy duties. Tamsy needs to go to bed, yes. I do. I get tired quickly. You donate for 2 more? Thank you so much, Alice. I appreciate you. I'll switch my screen back. What is your question? What is your question, Alice? And JH, I will be back 2.5 hours earlier than now. I'm always doing it 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and right now for me it's 9:32. Yeah. Yeah. My free list is closed, guys, and I think I'm closing for the night after Alice, but I will be back tomorrow night. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all so much. Gator, I will be back tomorrow night. Okay, so what was the first question? Did I miss the first question? Oh, I see the first question now. One is, I feel my manager Dan hates me or judges me a lot. Does why he has so much negative towards me. So why does Alice's manager Dan... So what's going on with Alice's manager Dan? I'm not really feeling that hate energy though, Alice, when we've done him before. I don't know. Maybe just being a manager. You know, managers try to act professional. And sometimes some managers have a hard time with that. They have a hard time with being friendly and being serious. I don't know if that is Dan or not, but it's kind of like what I'm feeling when I've done your readings before. Let's just see what the cards have to say about Dan. Dan the manager. Does Dan the manager hate or judge Alice? Like, what is wrong? Like, what is going on with Dan? What is going on with Dan towards Alice? Ooh, huh. The Ace of Wands is in the light. So I do feel like they do feel like you have ambition. I do feel like they feel like you work well overall. I feel like they feel like you're also transitioning still, or maybe they're transitioning to you, or like getting more comfortable with you, whatever that is. I don't know. With the Magician, I kind of feel like there's an energy around them struggling with communication in general. I don't feel like it's just not just you. I just feel like they struggle with expressing like positive feelings, that sort of stuff. You know, I don't know. And that sort of energy. For the 5 Wands, you're welcome, AA. I'm glad you found your reading. For the 5 Wands, I do feel like there's like competition for Dan's time and energy, and I don't know. Yeah. with the Two of Cups, I'm really feeling like Dan is afraid to be too friendly because I feel like that he's worried about giving the wrong impressions. You know, like he doesn't want anyone to. Yeah, I feel like with the Five of Wands and the Two of Cups, I feel like Dan is like afraid. He doesn't want to be too friendly because I think he's afraid of like any kind of sexual harassment complaints or anything like that. So I don't know if like Dan's married and like trying to, you know, just be a good manager, and I feel like he's struggling in that area. That is what I'm feeling. You know, just struggling with being a good manager more than like, I don't know if it's like they are attracted to you and that's even harder with you than other people. You know, that could be a thing too. Um, where he doesn't want to lose his job, doesn't want to get in trouble, trying to, you know, can be hard. And what was your second question, Alice? Um, so two, how Harris thinks and feels about me. Why does he why doesn't he answer me tonight? Okay, and what was the other question? Um, oh, it wasn't furious, it was curious. Before I said he felt curious, not furious. Furious is like angry. Curious is like he wants to know more. Okay. How Harris feel about Alice, and why doesn't he message me tonight? Ooh. How does Harris feel about Alice? How does Harris feel about Alice? How does Harris feel about Alice? Queen of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. I don't know why he's not calling you or answering you, because there's definitely feelings there. You have the Lovers and you have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very loving, nurturing, you know, dedicated type of person. She also represents a growing love, a growing connection, a growing something. There's a Ten of Pentacles. So I do feel like Harris is kind of like wondering what would it be like to be with you, Alice? Like what would this be like? What would family life be like? What would the future be like, kind of thing? But there is the Eight of Swords, so I kind of like feeling like the Eight of Swords is like feeling stuck, feeling restricted, feeling like they can't get with you for some reason. I don't know what that is about. Maybe they're worried about how other people would judge them. I don't know why. I'm just saying they just feel like they're restricted with having feelings for you, even though they seem to have feelings. Maybe they just need more time to wrap their mind around it. I don't know. I'm also feeling there's an energy of them having some fears and like second guessing themselves and wondering if they're self-imposing themselves on you. And I feel like they don't want to do that either. I kind of feel like they're trying to be respectable and they're not quite sure how that is going for them. There is the Lovers. Lovers can represent love, romance, passion, all that sort of thing, but can also represent being torn between choices. And if they get together with you, somebody else may have to be sacrificed. So I don't know if they're like torn between you and someone else and they're having a difficult decision with making up their mind which one sets better, even though it does seem like they have some feelings here. He's playing a communication game. Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that. I feel like he's kind of like figuring things out. Like, you know? Maybe they like you, Alice, and like somebody else, and they're torn. Like, they don't know which one to choose, you know? Do I feel anyone else? I don't really feel anyone else, but it doesn't mean that there isn't. You know, a lot of people put up a lot of blocks, and sometimes it's a lot harder to feel a third person's energy than like just two people. Yeah. But the lovers could definitely represent that they're torn between two people and they have to make a choice of which one, and whichever one they choose, the other one's going to be sacrificed, right? I feel like that is kind of like something that he is fearing and second guessing. Yeah, and I feel like he does have feelings for you, so I feel like he doesn't want to start something that isn't something. You know what I mean? But that's what I got. But that's what I got for tonight. And thank you so much for all your donations, Alice. Like, so much. I really appreciate that. So much. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow night. And all that sort of thing. I'm sorry, everyone. I am closed for tonight, but I will be back tomorrow night, okay? I'm sorry about that. I'm way past my time. I'm like almost an hour past my time that I'm normally on. I will be back like almost 3 hours earlier tomorrow. I do it from 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Right now it's almost 10 p.m. for me. So I'm way past. I'm overdue my time. But thank you so much for coming, everyone. I appreciate you all so much. Hi, Happiness. How are you? I will be back tomorrow night to do more free readings. Nancy, hi. I will be back tomorrow for more free readings. I'm sorry I'm closed tonight. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me and all of that fun stuff.